Once upon a time, there was a man named David who was known to the world as successful. He had a prestigious job at a big corporate company. His office was on the 50th floor of a skyscraper, and his life was full of meetings, deadlines, and luxurious business trips. He wore expensive suits and drove a shiny car. Everyone around him admired his accomplishments, and he felt proud of what he had achieved. David's life seemed perfect. He had a beautiful wife, 2 lovely children, and a mansion with a view of the city. Yet, despite all of this, David was always busy. His wife would ask him to spend more time at home, but he would always say, "I am doing this for us, for our future." When his daughter begged him to attend her school play, he would say, "Sorry, honey, I have a meeting." When his son drew pictures for him, he'd quickly respond, "Later, I'm tired." Even when his wife waited for him at dinner, he would just wave her off saying, "Eat without me, I have work." Days turned into weeks, weeks into months, and months into years. David kept thinking he would make time for his family later, after the next big deal, after the next promotion. But later never came. His daughter became distant, his son became quiet, and his wife stopped asking him to join them. The house that used to be filled with laughter and joy became eerily silent. One day, David returned home early after a long meeting. He walked into the house expecting the usual chaos, but everything was silent. The house was empty, with only the distant sound of a clock ticking. He checked his children's rooms, but they weren't there. His wife was in her room, reading a book. She looked up, surprised to see him early. "You came home early," she said, her voice flat. David sat on the couch and started thinking about how much time he had spent chasing money, status, and career success. He had missed so much: the school plays, family vacations, the small moments that make life meaningful. The guilt washed over him. That night, as he sat in the living room, he found an old letter from his mentor. It was a simple letter, but the words pierced his heart. "David, time is the only thing you can never get back. You can make more money, but you cannot make more time. Don't waste it." David read the letter again and again, as tears began to roll down his face. He realized his mentor was right. All the time he had sacrificed for his career could never be returned. The next morning, David made a vow. He would change. He didn't care about the meetings or the deadlines anymore. He would start spending time with his children, listen to his wife, and be present in the moments that mattered. The change wasn't easy. It took time, patience, and effort, but slowly, his family began to smile again. The laughter returned to the house. David realized that what he had always been searching for, the true happiness, was right in front of him all along. He wrote a book about his experience, sharing his mistakes and lessons. It became an instant success. People who read it thanked him for opening their eyes and helping them realize the importance of time. David had saved others from making the same mistake he did. Time is the most precious resource. Once it's gone, you can't get it back. Don't trade it for things that don't matter.